The roots of the valley are kind of born in agriculture and in mining, resource development, raw mineral development. There's been a lot of talk lately about the Wishbone Hill, the Sutton coal development area. Where do you stand on that? Is that a good idea for the valley, and should we continue to move forward?
Well, I'm going to go back to how you phrased it to start with. The roots of the valley really are in salmon in a lot of cases for the folks that have been here for a long, long time, and farming, of course, was a huge part then in the early 1900s. And we need to protect those things because they're a huge part of our economy now. And especially farming and food production can be a much larger part of our economy. The state of Alaska, we as humans here, import more than 95% of our food. This is something where the valley can really specialize in improving food security for not only us here in the valley, but also people across the state of Alaska. We're going to see higher food prices because of the drought in the lower 48, etc. Something we need to be thinking about right now is protecting those things. Then let's think a little bit bigger about how any development that we do, we can do those developments and still protect our salmon resources. Think about the value of the salmon resource, and several people mentioned it earlier before we started the forum about the impacts to our salmon and the issues we've got going on. This is a serious deal because many sectors of our economy deal with salmon. And so I think it's important to be able to develop and protect those things that we really love. Tourism and salmon, etc., are really important to what we do. Wishbone Hill is a state project, so we're going to, again, going back, and I know my time's getting short, but these are state projects that, in the case of the borough, we have to make sure we mind the health, safety, and welfare of our citizens and make sure they have a voice in the process. That's the whole point, is to have a voice in the process.